Welcome children to the video lectures of Social Science Standard 10th. This is the 5th video lecture of chapter number 19. In the previous video lecture, we saw about the factors or the challenges that are considered into human development. Mainly the three challenges that we are supposed to see into this particular chapter were health, sex ratio and women empowerment. We saw about the health, that as per the health condition, India is leading a lot. India's life expectancy rate have become better. The child infancy rate, the death mortality rate and others are going down. So that I have proved that India is getting better into the health sector. Next comes the sex ratio. Okay. If you see sex ratio, still there is inequality seen at certain levels for the females, but if you see the time and the conditions are now changing for the females, and females are getting almost shoulder to shoulder as per the males into each and every field. Today we are going to see the third point or the third challenge of the human development, that is women empowerment. Women are the center of whole development process. In any of the developing country, economic condition and empowerment is the main aspect of human empowerment. Economic freedom is essential for empowerment. See, economic freedom is essential for women empowerment. If a woman is educated, she educates a house, a society and ultimately entire nation. See, this is very important. If a woman is educated, she will educate a house, a society and ultimately an entire nation. Our country have started taking steps in this direction. From time to time, they have served at the post of Prime Minister, President and Chief Minister of different states. This we discussed into the previous video lecture. Okay, that important positions have been also even held by the ladies into our country now. Women are engaged in jobs like taxi drivers and pilot. We have been watching women working as social workers, literature, journalists, sports person, education and actors on televisions and news channels. Women empowerment is expanding from working as a laborer to working in business. Now if you see, then it is expanding from working as laborer to working in business and commerce, communication and many other jobs because of increasing education, training and skill program. Still there have been a lot of scope, but again there is a lot of scope for development for the ladies. So for extending it, we have to make a lot of efforts, right? So for women empowerment, we need to make a lot of efforts. Now we are going to see the women welfare scheme. What women welfare scheme the government have implemented for the betterment of the women. Since 1980, many plans and programs related to women development in India have been implemented. National Commission for Women, remember this, National Commission for Women was set up in 1992. National Policy for Empowerment of Women 2000 was set up in Department of Women and Child Development. They have undertaken programs like strength building, empowerment, income generation, welfare and supportive service and gender sanitization. United Nations have declared 1975, remember this, 1975 as the Women's Year. It has also declared 1975 to 1985 as a decade of Women's Decade, while 2002 was declared as Women Empowerment Year. So remember this data, important data. An act have been amended, changed to give equal rights to family property also. Okay, recently act also have been changed to give equal rights to women into the family properties also. Steps taken to stop women exploitation. Now women are exploited a lot in different ways. Now what are the steps taken to control this? We are seeing for women security 181, that is Abhiyam. Here you can see women helpline have been started in Gujarat for helping women suffering from various type of violences. Any kind of violence or any kind of problem, then a lady can call this 181 and can get guidance and needed support from it. They may also even get guidance for the progress just by making a call. Women court have been set up so that poor women get justice easily, and women welfare centers have been set up to solve social, legal and empowerment related problems of women. Government has become vigilant to provide protection to women against physical, mental and sexual exploitation. See, government have become very active now, and they are providing all kind of possible actions and support against the problems of women in any way. By passing a law in the parliament, working women have been given protection against sexual harassment in government offices, private, business or as a maid. So there is also an act passed related to any kind of harassment, basically the sexual harassment that is the women have to face a lot at offices or even as a maid. Now we are studying various schemes of Gujarat government for providing equality to women. Gujarat government have set up Women and Child Development Department in 2001 for social, economic and educated progress of women. Gujarat government have emphasized on women empowerment by stressing three aspects of development of women. See, they have implemented 3-level development. First, education empowerment. Second, women health. And third, women safety of uplifting women of poor and common families and women of rural areas. So, 3, educating them. Second, health factors, and third, safety of the women. For this purpose, government have implemented various schemes in women-centered gender budget with the intention of encouraging girls' education. See, to see that girls get educated, school entrance ceremonies, that is Praveshotsav, and girls' education chariot facilities have been started in Gujarat. As a result of it, 100% admissions and increase in women literacy have been increased. Okay, so Praveshotsav are kept every year to celebrate the entrance of the girls into the school. In Gujarat, girls child in villages having less than 35% women literacy rate or families living below poverty line in urban areas are given Vidya Lakshmi bond. Those villages which are having less than 35% of women literacy rate and families below poverty line, that is BPL, will be given the Vidya Lakshmi bond at the time of admission in the primary and secondary schools. Under the Saraswati Sadhana Yojana, 1,50,000 girls have been given cycle free of cost. See, those girls who are belonging to the weaker sections and SEBC sections, they are given a cycle, right, so that they don't leave the studies. Many times it happens that the high school are normally situated away from the villages. Then most of the parents hesitate to send their girl child to high schools, and that's why, to encourage the girl child education, the Saraswati Sadhana Yojana cycles are given free of cost to these girls when they enter or take admission into standard 9. Girls going out of college to study are given facility to travel free ST buses. Sabal Yojana have been started to provide nutritious food to adolescent girls and to develop their skills. Gujarat government have made provisions of 33% reservation for women in government. In local self-government institution, and women represented percent have increased from 30 to 50% also. So that are some of the steps taken by the Gujarat government are very productive and very good. Rashtriya Swalambhan Yojana is implemented to provide pension to the proletarians and descendants, old women, right, those vidwas who are not having anyone into their families or are living a deprived life. They are provided a government grant under the Rashtriya Swalambhan Yojana for the later half of their life. Other than this, destitute widows are given economic help so that they are not forced to lead poor life. Under the Mission Mangalam Yojana, government provides economic help to women through Sakhi Mandals to make self-reliant groups. For women health, E-Mamta program have been started, in which pregnant women are registered through mobile technologies and are issued Mamta cards, so that death at the time of maternity may be controlled. Along with it, her regular checkup is done, and after the birth of the child, health of mother and child is taken care through vaccination program. So this way they can monitor the maternity of the women, and at the same time of the delivery, and after or post delivery the health of mother and the child can also be taken care properly. For abolition of gender discrimination, Save Girl Child or Beti Bachao Abhiyan have been started, and Beti Padhao program have been implemented, contribution to women empower. So this is one of the very ambitious programs started by the Gujarat government for the betterment of the girls. Scheduled caste and scheduled tribe pregnant women are provided medicines, labor test, operation facility free of cost under the Chiranjeevi Yojana. Okay, under this Chiranjeevi Yojana, they are provided free of cost the medicines, labor tests, and operation facilities. Various schemes have been started for women welfare by Women and Child Development Department of Gujarat. By extending the coverage of these schemes, we will be able to face challenges of women empowerment. Those challenges which are for the women empowerment can be reduced or can be obsolete by such kind of schemes and such kind of steps by the Department of Women and Child Development under the Gujarat government. In relation to human development, if we take deep look into our streets and villages, we find that pregnant women are not getting nutrition food. Underweight child is born, suffering is from malnutrition, child is not going to Anganwadi or school, child studying in school may not be able to read or write, study in abandoned midway, okay, they might leave the school, daughters are not sent to higher studies, youth may not get employment, somebody may die because of accident, somebody is suffering from some disease. All these things after human development index of our country, all these things affect, okay, and due to all these factors the HDI of our country gets affected. Thus, if not only government but also citizens of the country become active in directions of development, then only we will be able to complete the nation having high human development future. So it is not only the act of the government to see, but also the act of the human beings, all the citizens of India, to see that India develops into the human development index. On 14 December 2015, United Nations Development Program published Human Development Report 2015. With the little work for human development, according to this report, along with Human Development Index, following indicators are also included. So which factors or which things are included? First, Gender Development Index. See, gender development. Okay. Then child and youth development is also included. Adult health and health index and expenditure, education, command over allocation of resources, social competencies, personal insecurities, international integrities, environment, population trends, supplementary indicators, perspectives of well-being. This report may also be seen on website. You can see a detailed report about it on the website of UNDP, which is easily available. The website is given here. If you are more interested, you can go on to it and check out. So here we complete our lesson. Read all the lesson parts thoroughly, go through each and every video lectures, understand them, see them again if you don't understand any of the point, and read all the data given into the textbook.